are the most dominant species on Earth. We control the planet, yet we are the cause of our planet's destruction. We do not live alone in this Earth. We live with other species out there. In fact, we cannot live alone as humans. We need other animals and the plants for consumption. We dominate, we kill other species. And we, yes, we, us, we also make everything enjoyable for ourselves to feed our greed. Guess what? We have been doing this since the beginning of mankind. But we have to stop if we want our future generations to survive. In May 30, 2011, globalissues.org informed us that defined global warming as an increase of temperature. This graph, provided by NASA, updated October 27, 2009, shows that the carbon dioxide in ice cores has been increasing since Industrial Revolution. Now, global warming is not a problem or issue that has just appeared. However, it is not until recently that people are starting to take notice the seriousness of global warming. And still some politicians disregard this issue. But no one is smart enough to deny the facts from evidence that NASA has provided, such as the sea level rose double the size of last century. The oceans are warming. The global temperature is rising. We experience extreme events of rainfall and ocean acidification. It started in the 1950s, but at that time we have not felt the effects of global warming. Today, I'm going to discuss about the problem, the cause, and the solution on how to deal with global warming. First, let me discuss the problem of global warming. The major problem of global warming is that the accumulating carbon dioxide is trapped in our atmosphere. But carbon dioxide is essential to keep the Earth warm, but too much of it will cause a problem. Now, some of you guys might not realize, but you, and even our professor and I are the main cause of increasing temperature and climate change. Now, according to ecologist William Lawrence, in April 2009, the extinction of birds, reptiles, frogs, and other mammals in tropical rainforests such as in Queensland are inevitable because of rising temperature. Wildlife depends on healthy habitats. Just like us humans, they also need the right temperature to live. Many unique species dwell on top of the mountain and they are found nowhere else. For example, the Galapagos Island, it has its own unique bird species, such as the Galapagos finch. And as temperature is rising, they can go nowhere else and eventually become extinct. And there are many other examples of species extinction out there. Dr. Terry Lute, an international study professor at Stanford University, and her team have been studying 1,473 species that have been negatively affected by global warming. A study that was supported by Environmental Protection Agency has concluded that the global warming will cause many species to extinction. In fact, CNN.com, October 20, 2010, stated that the coral reef in Southeast Asia are dying as high as 80%. In 2 years, all the algae are gone, and the marine life are threatened. That means tens of millions of people's livelihood are threatened as well. And some of you know that the global warming also causes melting glaciers in North and Southern Pole. About.com last updated 2011 informed us that the Northern Glacier weighed about 1 ton per cubic meter. Therefore, the release pressure of melting glaciers will cause geologic reactions such as tsunamis, volcanic eruptions, and earthquakes. In addition, NASA provides strong evidence that the Antarctic ice shrink 152 cubic kilometers between the year 2002 and 2005. Now that you have learned the jeopardy of life on Earth, and I will tell you how each one of you contribute to this global warming. My professor, Kaushik Menon, who is a scientist at Caltech University, told me that the next mass extinction will be caused by humans' activity. UCS.org was updated 2009 said that we emit 3,700,000 tons of carbon dioxide, which is equal to cutting 161 million trees each year. We use coal-generated electricity for farming, industry, heating, and cooling. And we also use petroleum as a fuel and to make plastic bags. We cause deforestation to build cities and farming lands. We have been cutting and burning trees. We started all these problems. When plants die, they can no longer absorb the CO2, the carbon dioxide, the waste that we produce. We have done so much to disrupt the earth, but little to mend it, because we like being in our comfort zone, doing our daily routines like there is nothing wrong. We should recycle the waste, the household waste that we have. The waste that we dump in the trash go to landfill, and it pollutes our environment. When we start recycling, we can let our government to use the land to build solar panel or windmill to generate energy. You guys can find the nearest recycling place at this Tomura Pacific Incorporation on Aime Road, located in Walnut Hill Plaza. Also, if you guys are smart enough, you can start carpooling. If you drive on freeway, you can see one person drives one car. And if you start carpooling, you can pay 50-50 for the gas. And if you're smarter, you get more people, so you can pay less for the gas. So if you are thinking of buying a new car, you should be smart and choose the one that offers good mileage, or you can buy hybrid cars. Honda, Toyota, Nissan sell their own hybrid cars. Honda sells CR-Z, Toyota has their Toyota Prius, Nissan has their Altima hybrid. They're all in affordable price. In addition, you can use reusable bag when you go to grocery store and stop using plastic bags. And please start planting trees and flowers around somewhere in your house or in your garden. You can go to Home Depot or Lowe's, find your favorite flower or trees. Last Sunday, my dad and I went to Home Depot. We bought some plants, trees and flowers. Flowers can be really cheap. We bought a pot of roses, which only cost us about $4 in Home Depot. And when you start planting trees, you're not only making your house look more beautiful, but also you reduce the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Today you have been informed the danger of global warming, the cause, and the solution that each one of you can contribute to. If you guys start doing one of the things I have told you, you can be part of the solutions, not the cause of the problem. And each one of you here can make a difference. We all together can save our planet for future generations.